Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is MUA Love, or Nikki, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to get this smoky natural look. So this look right here is perfect for if you are going to work, if you're just quickly going to the bar and you want to have a nice natural smoky eye going on, you don't want to be too dramatic, if you're going to the mall, if you're going to the supermarket. I don't know, some people like to put on makeup to go to the supermarket. I don't, but some people do. This is just a nice neutral look. You can wear it on date night, you can wear it out with the girls, to a coffee shop, wherever. It's definitely a look that I go to a lot if I'm going, you know, anywhere during the daytime, if I'm going shopping, if I'm going to work, or if I'm getting drinks with some friends. It's a definite go-to look just because it's, you know, matte. It has the nice neutral colors in it. It's not too dramatic, but you still got, you know, you still got a little bit of edge going on. And that is something that, you know, speaks to my soul. So yeah, if you guys want to know how to get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first step is to put your hair back. Make sure it's out of your way. I like to use headbands just because putting your hair up in a bun and like a ponytail all the time is actually really bad for your hair. It causes breakage, and as you can see, I am trying to keep my hair long and healthy. So we're just gonna throw our hair back and begin the makeup look. So the first step to any makeup look is to prime your face, and today I am using the NYX Pore Filter. This is just gonna help eliminate your pores, make your skin look, as one of my really good friends says, soft. She's always trying to accomplish a soft face, which if you guys don't know what that means, it basically means airbrush. But for all intents and purposes, we're gonna say soft. So I always put a couple of squirts on this. Careful, it kind of looks like, you can see that when you put it on. So it will start rolling if you rub it on your hands for too long. So I just flatten it out a little bit in my palms and put it all over my face. All right, now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a basic eye look, something that, you know, you can go to work with, you can just throw on really quick. If you need to go out on, like, I don't know, your friend calls you up and she's like, hey, we're going to the bar, and you're like, ooh, okay, yeah, sure, give me like 10 minutes, but really takes you a half-hour makeup look. That's what we're gonna do today. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're just gonna keep it pretty basic. So first step is to put on our foundation. Now, because we're doing a simple eye look, I'm gonna put my foundation on first. If I was doing a more dramatic eye look, I would have done my eyeshadow first, you know, put tape here. That way, if there's fallout, I can clean it up with my foundation after. But because I'm using neutral colors, I'm going to do my foundation first. So for today's foundation, we are using the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous foundation in the color 832. That's what it looks like. Focus. And I have my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and it's already damp. I like washed all my brushes before this because it needed to be done. So this is already damp because I washed it. And I like to squirt it actually on the sponge, which I know is not the right way to do it because it'll absorb some of the product, but I just bounce it around here and then I start to blend. Alright, so the next step is concealing. So I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in the color light medium. That's what it looks like. And I'm gonna put this underneath my eyes. Okay, and to add a little bit of brightness under my eyes because I love that bright eye, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. See right here, and this is in the shade Porcelain, and I really love this because do you see how it's like a little brush? It's so cool. And it's obviously it's drugstore too, not obviously drugstore, but it is drugstore, which is awesome because I think this cost me like $4 for a concealer that's pretty like, it's pretty full coverage, and it definitely does the job for brightening. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead too, because, you know, why not? Just double conceal. Put it in the corners of my eyes. You guys don't have to do this step. I like to do it though because the corners of my eyes are always super dark. I don't know why. I think it's just like pigmentation. My eyes have always been like that. I just am very prone to having dark circles and darkness around my eyes. I blame it on me being like super pale right now too, because I feel like when I'm tan it's not this bad. Now we're gonna set the face. Now, if I'm going out, I really appreciate like setting my whole face, just because if I'm gonna be going out, if I'm going to the bars or if I'm gonna start dancing, I will start sweating. And you want that makeup to stick. You don't want that makeup to go anywhere if you're going out, or even to a bar, because let's be real, bars can be super sweaty sometimes, or even if you're at work and it's hot. Like sometimes my office building is super hot. Okay, so I am going to use the Air Spun powder. You can see it. And I got this from Walmart. I think it was about like $5. It's super cheap, $5 or $6. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the lid. Okay, now it comes with a little puff, but I'm not gonna use the puff. I'm probably gonna throw it out, but like some people like to use the puffs to like bake, where I just prefer to use a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my beauty blender. So we'll let that sit for a little bit and brush it away. It didn't go too heavy on the baking. It's just literally just setting my under eyes. And because again, I like brightness underneath my eyes because I do have dark circles. I'm going to use, this is super dirty, so please don't judge me. I'm going to wipe it off. But it's the NYX finishing powder and banana. Obviously I love it because I hit pan. I use it almost every day. And I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush. It looks like this. I forget what the number is, but it literally is like the best brush ever. I think it's a contouring brush. And I just use it to pat this under my eyes. Like, do you see how much brighter it looks compared to this one? Like, such a difference. Also, you might hear my dogs barking. Don't be alarmed. I also have a border collie. It's a family dog who is extremely eccentric, and he is just crazy. Like, anytime anybody drives to our house, he thinks someone's trying to break in, he'll start barking like insanely. So if you hear that, I apologize, but you know, he's harmless. He doesn't mean it. Okay, so this is a holy grail product for me. I'm obsessed with it. It is like one of my favorite bronzers ever. I can only use this as a bronzer slash contour if I'm pale. If I'm tan, it's just something to quickly bronze up my face, but it's by no means necessary contouring powder for me when I'm tan. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Now I know a lot of people might know about this already. I've been using this for about a year now. This is literally a staple of my makeup collection. And the one thing that I love about it is that it smells like vacation. And honestly, I need a vacation because I live in New Hampshire and there was an ice storm today and it was just, no, not okay. Anyway, so I'm also using another Real Techniques brush. It is this one right here, and it's also the bronzing one. Okay, now to do a little bit more of the contour on the face, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna go in with the middle shade right here and maybe do a little bit of this shade as well. And I'm going to be using a Sephora brush for this one, and this is the Sephora brush number 74. I used to work for Sephora, So when I worked there, I definitely went pretty ham on buying makeup products when I worked at Sephora. And that definitely like helped me also when it came to like learning different makeup techniques, because you obviously learn from the people that you work with. Okay. Now before I do anything else, I'm gonna start prepping my lips for the lipstick that I'm gonna be using. And so I don't have lip enhancements. These are all natural, and obviously they need a little bit of help, or maybe not. Some people will think that they don't, but I just like my lips to be a little bit plump. So instead of getting injections or, you know, any lip enhancements, which I'm not knocking, like honestly, if that's what makes you happy, like good for you. I wish I could, but it's not in the budget. So for all you people who are balling on a budget, I use Too Faced lip injections. And this is strong. Like, let me tell you, when I first used this, I almost thought I had an allergic reaction to it because my lips like inflated. I think I've become used to it now. But when I first started, oh, my lips exploded. They were huge. Okay, so I have put on my lip plumper. Actually, the lip plumper has been sitting, oh my god. The lip plumper has been sitting on my lips for about, I want to say, like 20 minutes. And finished product. So definitely go out and get some if you want some fuller, plumper lips. Okay. So let's finish our face, shall we? So the next step is a blush, and I'm going to be using the Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Seduce, and it is just like a really pretty like mauve-y, pink, neutrally blush, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques blush brush. Just a little bit of color, and then I'm gonna blend everything out. So to blend everything out, I'm going to use the Morphe M462. It's this big, fluffy, tapering brush. And I love this for blending. Now, the next step is to add highlighter. And I'm actually gonna use the e.l.f. highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearl. And this is what it looks like. Okay. Now my face is done. I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using two palettes. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette and the Tarte Pro palette. You can't really, there it is, Tarte Pro. I'm gonna use these two palettes. The Tarte Pro palette, I'm gonna show you, is freaking gorgeous. Look at this. It is all matte shades with glitter shades on the side. I love this palette for using just like a nice matte look, which is what we're going to do today. And obviously the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'll give you guys a quick little peek. I'll tell you guys what shades I use too during this look, and please excuse it, it's dirty. Not a surprise, I use this like almost every day. But this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Look how beautiful it is. It has matte shades, shimmer shades, it's awesome. Okay, let's get started on the eyes. So, first I'm gonna do a base color, and I'm gonna take this Morphe brush, and it doesn't have a number on it, but this is what it looks like right here. And it came in this set. It's $25, comes in a set. It's so awesome. It comes, I think, with like, I wanna say like 20 brushes. It comes with all eyeshadow brushes, and it's a set. I'll link it down below. They're amazing. I love Morphe eyeshadow brushes so much. I mean, I love Morphe brushes in general, but they're affordable, they're quality, the brand in general is quality, and I am not sponsored by them. I am literally telling you out of my like honest opinion that I love Morphe. So in the Tarte Pro palette, I'm going to take the shade Classic and I'm going to put this all over my eyelids. And the thing I also love about this palette is the mirror, like, oh, it's a nice mirror. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the Luxie 237 blending brush, and it looks like this. It's a little, come on, focus. It's a little brush, super little. And I'm gonna take, again, the Tarte palette, and I'm gonna do a nice little transition shade, and I'm gonna take the shade Bold, and I'm gonna take the shade Innocent, and go into my crease. My next step is to do a darker shade. I think I'm actually gonna go into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna go in with, I'm trying to show you guys, but it's hard because I don't have the palette where it tells you what color it is on the back. It's just Jaclyn Hill's palette. I'm gonna go in with the shade right here, and then I'm gonna darken it up with the shade over here. I'm gonna go back with the Luxie 237 blending brush, and I'm gonna take the smoked shade in the Tarte Pro palette and make this a little bit darker. I like this brush to go in with a little darker shades too, because I can be very precise. Okay. And then I'm gonna take another fluffy brush, another Luxie 229 tapering blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with the color Edgy and really just darken this up a little bit, add a little bit more drama. Okay. So I am going to take this Urban Decay Naked 2 palette brush, and I'm going to use the smaller head right here, and I'm going to take that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape on the back of my hand, just like a tad, like literally this much, okay? And if I need more, I can add it. And I'm going to take this brush and take the product on the back of my hand onto this brush, and I'm gonna carve out my crease. This will also like make sure whatever color you put here pop. So the color that I'm gonna put in there today is this shimmery shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, this one right here, because like I said, we're trying to keep it as natural as possible today. So I'm going to take those two shades with my Morphe, this one has a number, 209 brush, and I'm going to put it on my lid. Okay, again, taking my fluffy Morphe brush, and we're blending everything. Okay, next step, I'm going to take this flat Morphe M113 brush, and it looks like this, you see? And it's literally flat, and I'm gonna go in with the dark shade Smoked in the Tarte Pro palette, and I'm gonna line underneath my eyes to make it a little more smokier. I'm also going to do Smoked and Edgy on the top of my eyes as well. Okay. So, now that I've done everything on my face when it comes to the eyeshadow, powders, foundation, everything, before I put on mascara, I'm going to set my face with the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. That's what it looks like. Again, dirty. Shake it up a little bit. think that's enough. You're wrong. Alright, let that dry. And don't really move your face because you don't, the setting spray is supposed to blend everything together. You don't want it to set into any of your fine lines, wrinkles. Now, we move on to mascara. Again, this was supposed to be a natural look. It turned out to be a little more glam than I thought it was gonna be. However, I would wear this to work. This makeup look is nice, it's natural, you don't got a lot going on, and you can wear it to the bar if you put a little bit more of a bold lip. The lip color that I'm putting on is gonna be more neutral, but you can spice it up with a nice bold lip. So today we're going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the gold bottle. It comes in a black one too, but I like the gold one. And I am just going to put on my mascara. Side note, I also don't usually fill in my eyebrows because my eyebrows are really thick. So I know that some of you are probably sitting there and you're like, you didn't fill your eyebrows in. I don't fill my eyebrows in, but I do know how to do it. So I will hopefully have someone on my channel who I will have to fill their eyebrows in, and you can see and learn how to do it. But for me, if I fill my eyebrows in, it looks strange. Like sometimes I'll go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and just kind of fix the shape if I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in a while. Like if I want them to look like I've gotten them done, I might fill my brows in like a little bit, but I don't ever like do pomade or, you know, be intense when it comes to eyebrows, because I have very thick black eyebrows. And some of you are like, you're blessed. Yes, but here's the thing. If you have hair here that's nice, and you have hair everywhere, that's nice. So, you know, my girls who have facial hair, I'm gonna teach you my ways on how to get rid of it. Okay, so, hey, it's just the curse of being Mediterranean. You Italian girls know what I'm talking about too. Middle Eastern girls, you feel me. We're just hairier people. My dog is barking. Please ignore. And then I'm gonna do another layer of mascara. He's barking because my brother's here. Just so you guys know, that's what's happening right now. Someone came home. So I'm gonna continue to put more mascara on, and I'm gonna use the Falsies mascara by Maybelline. This is also another one of my favorite mascaras. So now the finishing touch is going to be the matte liquid lipstick by Too Faced in the shade Cool Girl. And this is what it looks like. Can you see? All right, now I'm gonna put that shade on my lips. So this is the final look. As you can see, it's a nice natural smoky eye with a nude lip. If you want to spice it up, you can do like a cool, like fun pop of color, or if you don't want to do any lipstick at all, you can just put a nice gloss over it. I like this matte shade. I really do like the Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks by Tarte. Oh my god, by Tarte, oh my god, by Too Faced. I feel like they're creamy, they're nice, they're easy to apply. I really like the little doe foot applicator that is there. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe down below, and also check out my Instagram. And until next time, bye.